There's something about just like waking up early that helps to lift your spirits. Whether you've been in a weird mood or, dealing with stuff. I've had a pretty kind of weird week. Just a lot of highs, a lot of lows. Like, I think the other day, I don't want to say I had like the worst day, but like I'm normally a pretty positive person. I like to always think about like, hey, the worst thing didn't happen. That day kind of did happen a few days ago. And I've been trying to not let it get me too down because I'm just what's going to come of me like staying negative about something? I'm a big believer in not like suppressing your negative emotions. Like days that I need to cry, I'm going to cry to a sad movie. Days you need to be angry, I'm going to be angry. But if I'm ever feeling emotions that can harmfully affect other people, then I'm not really going to like show people that side of me. I'm not going to let that affect other people in a negative way unless I feel like it's okay, which most of the time I don't. Like, I don't mind having someone see me cry. That I don't care about. But like being upset, mad, angry, confused, like that kind of stuff where who knows what I could do to someone mentally or physically, I'm not really one to put myself in a position where I'm with other people around that time. I had a really good friend of mine the other day. They mentioned this to me, and it kind of, what was the way that they worded it? It was, well, it wasn't something they said. It was just like how they are as a person. Like, we are so similar. Like, it's insane. And it's funny because we had this moment of realization where we were both like, oh my God, like, why? We are like the same person. And I was like, sisters, same. But yeah, like I had that moment or no, that was another topic I wanted to talk about. But yeah, we're both the same people. We're very like communicative, very like on top of our shit kind of thing. But something they mentioned to me was that like, not that we both have like very low social batteries, but like there's only a certain level of socializing that we can take before we're just like, yeah, no thank you. Like, I'm done with, or no, we went to a party the other day and then they were like, yeah, I don't think I'm going to their parties anymore. I don't think I'm going to like go partying for a while. And I was like, yeah, that's fair. I'm trying to like not be as social, but embrace the socializingness of my nature as a person. Because obviously, like when you hang out with someone, you don't need to spend money, but 9 times out of 10, you're going to end up spending money with someone. And I'm trying to save, and I realized that it wasn't like a big part of my spending, but just like I would always offer to either pay for someone or we just wouldn't really go to the cheapest place. And that would add up if you're going to like hang out with someone like 2+ times in a week. Because like that's just a lot of money. Like next week, I think I have plans with someone, and honestly, I'm going to be really real for a minute. They're not the most consistent person. They tend to be flaky. And I mean, that's okay. Like, if that's you, then like you go off and do your thing. But like for me as a scheduled person, like I don't really work well if you just give me a day to hang out. Remember that friend that I mentioned in the beginning of the video? Yeah, I relate to them a lot in this way because in so many ways, I think of them as me as a reflection of them. Like, they validated so many of my things and habits and quirks that made me feel like I was just being extra. But there was a time when we were planning out something, like a hangout, and they were like, oh, you didn't give me a time. And I'm like, wait, you actually do want a time, like a day and time, not just a day, and then we pick the time the day of? Like, so many other people plan to do, like when you make hangouts, like they made me feel validated for wanting to say, hey, Are you free on Wednesday at 3 to go eat or hang out? Like, obviously, not every person is that structured, which I don't blame someone for, but I am a very structured person, and I like having my day planned out like 9.5 times out of 10. There's that 0.5 percentage of time when I don't really mind like not having a plan and going into something blind. Like anytime I go up to Folsom, I will take the light rail up there. And honestly, I have an idea of what I'm doing. Like I'm hanging out with these people to film this video, and then we're going to go get boba, and then I'm going to go see a movie. Like it's very time blocked, but nothing is like for sure set in stone other than the plans with people. Which now that I say about that is the only thing, because that's all I'm making plans on is with people up there. But what were we talking about? I'm getting like that video fatigue. I've been filming for like 20 minutes, different types of videos. But yeah, was this the video I was filming when Uncomfortable People? No, that was here. This is why I moved the camera, because then I associate. I'm like, okay, over there I filmed this, over there I filmed that. I went on a rant there. Wow. I really don't remember what I was talking about. Well, if you did enjoy this, whatever I talked about, then I appreciate any kind of support, comments, likes. Let me know your favorite season. I seriously have no idea what I was talking about. Talking about like friend being relatable. I've talked about like 5 different things today, so honestly they're all kind of blending together, so I have no idea, but we're gonna wrap this up before I like forget where I am.